2 billion. That's how many people now rely on Google AI search results, as per this article by TechCrunch. Now, we could talk about how much of that is due to AIOs being baked in and aggressively served, but that's not the focus here. What is that number is only going to go up, because it's not just Google anymore. Tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gemini have shaken the world of traditional search. Users aren't searching the way that they used to. They're asking, they're chatting, and they're trusting AI summaries. You need to toss the old SEO playbooks in the shredder, because SEO has changed. But don't worry, I've got you covered. This will be the ultimate beginner's video to understand AI SEO in depth. I'll break it down into 4 actionable parts so that you can understand what's really happening in AI SEO. I'm Dan from fatjoe. We've delivered over 220,000 SEO orders in the last 12 years. And now let's get into it. Part 1. What is AEO, GEO, and LLMO? These terms have been floating around for a while now and have been causing quite the stir in SEO teams, partly about what they mean and partly if they even exist. But don't let them scare you. I'll break them down one by one. AEO is answer engine optimization. To differentiate from the others, we'll say that this one is more about making your website content directly answer the questions that people ask. On your website, this can show up in 3 major places. 1. Your blog posts. Head to your CMS and look at your headings. For example, if you're writing about best running shoes for flat feet, make sure that your H1 is best running shoes for flat feet in 2025. Then use your H2 and H3 subheadings for related questions like what makes a shoe good for flat feet, the top 5 affordable shoes for flat feet, that sort of thing. 2. Clear, short answers. At the start of each section, add 1 or 2 sentences that directly answer the question, because that's what AI is looking for when it's generating its summaries. 3. FAQ sections. Add FAQs to the bottom of your page with clear, concise answers. Use tools like Google's People Also Ask to find what users really want. Now that AEO is in the bag, let's move on to generative engine optimization, or GEO. Again, to differentiate this from the others, we'll say that GEO is about making your content structured, citable, and easy for AI to understand. This is how ChatGPT, Perplexity, and the others pick up your site. For example, if you're listing products, use a table with clear headings for the product name, features, price, and the pros and cons. Then you can apply product schema so that AI knows that it's a product list. Similarly, if you write a blog post, use the article schema for the main content. This then makes it easier for your content to be used in the AI answers. You can add schema using plugins if your site's on WordPress like Yoast SEO or Schema Pro, or you can just do it manually if you prefer. Ultimately, it's just all about making sure that things are laid out in a way that makes sense. Finally, let's move on to large language model optimization, or LLMO, not LMAO. This final version tends to refer to getting to the point where AI is ready to recommend and cite your brand by building your brand profile. Where the other acronyms were focused on producing content that AI is happy to cite and making it readable to AI, the gist of LLMO is being the brand that AI wants to cite, either by appearing in the training data itself or by building such a powerful brand that AI can't ignore it and inherently trusts it. Does all of this seem a bit confusing, having so many acronyms kicking about? It is, and that's why we keep it simple and we just refer to it all as AI SEO. AI SEO encompasses everything that we've just covered. Building better answers, building better content structure, and building a better brand to be favored by AI. Now that you understand how AI SEO works, let's take a look at how the search experience itself has changed. There are 3 major shifts that you need to know about. Part 2. The 3 major shifts you need to know. Shift 1. Zero-click searches. With Google's AI overviews, users often get their answers without ever clicking a website. Now, this was already a thing. The term's been around since the early 2010s, but the rise of AI, and especially AI overviews natively in SERPs, has supercharged what featured snippets started. That means that visibility matters more than just ranking. If you want a deep dive onto how to rank in AIOs, check out the video on our channel. Shift 2. Conversational queries. People don't just type in stiff keywords anymore. They ask in natural language. Which running shoes help with flat feet and prevent knee pain? Your content has to answer the questions in the way that people actually speak. Shift number 3, the user experience. When clicks are harder to win, the only way to keep users is to make your site frictionless. Fast loading pages, mobile-friendly design, easy-to-read fonts, short paragraphs, and clear headings. Because visibility might get you seen, but great UX is what keeps you remembered. Great. Now that you understand the foundations and what's changed, the next step is to rework your website's foundations based on steps 1 and 2. Part 3. Build authority. Once your foundations are in place, the next step is to prove that you're a trusted source. Because in 2025, AI doesn't just pull from anyone, it favors authority. Start with your credibility. Add author bios that highlight real expertise, especially if you're in the health, finance, or tech fields. This builds trust with both your readers and AI. And then strengthen your signals. Link internally to your best content. Link externally to reputable sources. And then earn backlinks from respected websites in your industry. Keep your content fresh. While Google often prefers older URLs in its SERPs, AI, including Google's AIOs, heavily preferences fresh new content. Regular updates show AI that your information is current and reliable. And for local businesses, don't skip on your Google business profile. Fill in your address, your hours, and your contact details, because Google AI surfaces this all the time. And don't forget, sound human. Write in a natural and conversational tone. Answer questions exactly the way that your audience will be asking them. And do remember that AI writing tools like ChatGPT or Perplexity can help with research and structure. They're great for brainstorming the topics and generating outlines or finding FAQ ideas, but they should only assist you, not replace you. Always edit, verify, and add your own expertise. Because at the end of the day, Google's golden rule still applies. EEAT. Experience, expertise, authority, and trust. We've talked about this in multiple videos, and trust me, it's way more important than you could ever imagine. Once you've built that trust and the credibility, the final step is to measure if all of your efforts are actually working. Part 4, measuring AI SEO success. Look, traditional SEO focused on traffic and rankings, but in 2025, those numbers don't really tell the full story. Now, you need to track whether your content is showing up in AI summaries, like Google's AI overview, or being referenced by AI chatbots like ChatGPT or Perplexity. The tools to manage this are still being built, and there isn't one perfect solution yet, but use a mixture of tools, such as Ahrefs' Brand Radar, Profound, and LLM refs together to get a holistic picture of your AI visibility. It's not as easy as tracking single keywords, and the rankings do change a lot, so you need to keep on top of it. Also, watch out for branded searches, returning visitors, and citations from other websites. These signals or metrics indicate that AI and humans trust your content, which is the ultimate goal of what we're after in 2025. While it's a bit of an indirect measure, doing what you can to track your brand rep, such as via social listening tools or even just branded search volume, is a great indication that users are hearing more and more about your brand, often via AI, before they then surface in direct navigational searches. Finally, keep an eye on the traffic that you're actually receiving directly from AI itself. I made a video all about tracking AI traffic in GA4, which you can check out here if you need more help on that. And that's it. I hope this beginner's guide to AI SEO helps you understand how to optimize your strategy. In the end, AI SEO maintains the fundamentals of regular SEO, but with slight tweaks to your priorities and your tracking. It's about making your website understandable, structured, and trustworthy for AI while being genuinely helpful to your audience. If you like the video, do hit the subscribe button and let me know in the comments below what are the topics you'd like to see covered. Stay informed and stay visible.